Good afternoon, everybody out there. Friends, fans of Waist Deep Wade Fishing, Southwest Florida. This is Mark, at it again. And today we're going to cover a topic that I've been asked numerous times. And I think it's about time that I share my experience with everybody on how I got started being a YouTube fisherman or fishing content provider. I'm going to explain to you the day in the life, the work that goes into it, the sacrifice that goes into it, and the outcome, what can happen. So, to begin, this is not my full-time job. This is what I'm doing now to build a future for myself in the fishing industry. I did my research. I didn't just jump right into this. It took me months of learning how to use the software, the editing software. I used to be a DJ, so of course my taste of music and my mixing ability was already there. And I've been a long life fisherman, for basically my whole life I've been out on the water. I've got 15 years experience in inshore fishing for snook, redfish, tarpon, and sea trout. That's my specialty. The majority of my videos is catering to wade fishermen, kayak fishermen, flats fishermen, and the inshore. So let's jump into it, and we'll start off with what goes on when I wake up, how I start my day. So first thing is first, I get up about every day between 4:30 and 5:30 a.m. That goes without saying, not unless we have bad weather, depending on other responsibilities I have, other jobs that I'm doing. It all depends, but for the most time, in my spare time, when I have time off, I'm 100% dedicated to doing what I'm doing. And that's number one. Don't get involved and try to be a YouTube content provider, whether it be fishing, chess, whatever you do, if you're not 100% committed. Because if you're not 100% committed, it's not going to work out for you. I can tell you that right now. You have to give it 100% because it takes time. So, getting into it. I wake up in the morning, of course, get everything ready the night before, and we're going to get into that, as the video goes. Eat my breakfast, gather everything I need to gather, load up the car, get down to the fishing spot, at a particular time where I'm going to be able to catch fish. You're not going to come out and just catch fish all day long. There's tides, there's wind, there's a whole other factor. There's many other factors into how you catch these fish on film. Okay, you don't just go out and fish and hope for the best. No, you have to know what you're doing. Okay, and because of my experience, my knowledge in the inshore fishing is the reason why I'm able to put these fish on film and do it regularly. So that's the first thing. So you're going out, you have your camera strapped to you, whether it be on your hat, on your chest, on your bag, however, whatever way you want to film. Of course, that costs money. You've got to put gas in your car, you have to buy the equipment, you have to have extra batteries, you have to keep re-upping on your supply of baits, soft plastic, top water lures, subsurface lures, scents, line, leader, wading equipment, bags, boots, sunglasses, gaiters, everything that's going to keep you from getting sunburned. That all costs money. So if you want to do this, be prepared to spend money, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to end up spending money. Number two. Now, after you've gone out there and you've caught your fish and you filmed them, of course, you have to come home. You got to rinse off all of your gear because salt water will eat away everything. Okay, so you have to rinse off your camera, rinse off your boots, rinse off your glasses, rinse off your fishing rod. Of course, rinse yourself off. Shower, do what you got to do. And then it's time to get into producing, what you did for the day. Now, in order, for you to be successful in this game, you are going to need to produce videos on the average in the beginning, at least one a day. Your ultimate goal is you want to get between 1,000 and 4,000 videos out there over the next 3 to 4 years. Of course, it takes time. You have to have a certain amount of subscribers, a certain amount of views, and a certain amount of watch time before you start getting paid, or what they like to call being monetized. So you're getting paid for people to advertise on your videos. That's how you make money. That's one of the ways. And there's going to be a lot more to this. This is just, part one. I'm going to tell you all the different avenues of how you're going to make money, all the different avenues and what it takes to get monetized, but we're not there yet. So just stay tuned, stay into it, watch part 2 and part 3. It's probably going to be, either a 2 or 3 part series, because it's just too long to record everything. So next, after you've done that and you've came home, you need to go ahead and edit. Now, there's tons of software out there. I like to use OpenShot. It was a beginner's software. It took me about, I don't know, a week or 2 to learn it. OpenShot, it's a free platform. You do not have to pay for it. You can get online, download it, and it works just fine. For a newer person out there trying to get established, it's great. There's a lot of other programs out there. One of the best is Adobe Premiere, of course, but that, it costs money. And down the line, I'll be, I'm learning Adobe Premiere now. Before I spend the money, I want to master it. So while I'm doing this, I'm also teaching myself or going to classes online to learn that particular software. So next, while you get your what you've recorded, you gather it up, okay, from your GoPro, and then you're going to upload that to your computer, okay, all of the stuff you've recorded for the day. Now once you've done that, then you have to take that information, that content that you recorded, and you're going to have to send that to OpenShot, okay? And once you do that, then you can start going through your clips and going through the editing process to put together your videos, okay, to upload to YouTube. And that can take anywhere from 1 to 5 hours, depending on how long the video is. So that would be the end, after at that point, once you've loaded it up, okay, and it's ready and it's edited and ready to go, then there's another process, which we're going to get into in the next video. But that was just the beginning, of your day. Okay, so, if you're not prepared to go out there and sacrifice your body, your time, and your money, don't bother going into the YouTube fishing video industry. There's tons of competition out there. It's very cutthroat. But if it is your passion and you love doing it, and you're good at it, and you make good content that people want to see, you will be successful. So stay tuned, okay, to session number 2 or part 2 of this series, where I'm going to go into more depth on what you have to do to get all this set up for your day. I just wanted to give you an overview on what it's like. I start work and this is work. It's not just fun, it's work. I start work at 4:30 in the morning, and I'm usually done by 6 or 7 p.m. at night. So just to give you an idea, if this is something, again, that you want to do, put this in your mind. It's not going to be done, I'm going to go out and film a fish and I'm going to upload it. There's a lot more that goes into it. And I'm going to continue to go more into it in part 2 of this video. So stay tuned. My name is Mark with Waist Deep Wade Fishing, Southwest Florida. Love you guys. Much respect to everyone that is showing love to the channel, subscribing, leaving comments, giving me ideas, helping me, push forward and, making this thing grow. So thank you very much. I will see you on the next video.